So find yourself in a comfortable position with your feet on the floor and your back straight, or you can be lying down, resting all your muscles. Even if you're sitting up straight, do so in a relaxed position, shoulders relaxed and hands gently in the lap. And close your eyes and just start to focus on the breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just reconnecting with your body through your breath. Whatever time it is there, just relax from whatever activity you've just been doing. Whether you've been working or out walking, or you've even just got up and you've been sleeping. Maybe you've been having adventures in dream time. This is just a moment to reconnect and take 5 or take 35. Just to really, give some gratitude and nurturing to our bodies. And we do that by focusing on the breath. Just breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feeling your own body's rhythm, whatever feels good for you right now. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to begin a chakra balancing, chakra healing and cleansing, starting from our crown. And we're going to start from our crown with our seed sounds. And we're going to hear and make the sounds of the seed of our chakra, the seed of the wheel of energy within our tree of life, within our body. And we start at the crown because the sounds that we make sound so perfect and harmonic and harmonious when we start at the crown and go down. So I will read them out to you first, and then we will go through them together. So the seed sounds for the crown is Om. Om. Practice saying that to yourself. Practice feeling that sound vibrate from your crown. Om. It's a very all-encompassing sound and feeling. It is believed to be one of the first ever sounds in the universe. And it's beautiful that it connects us with the cosmic mind of our crown and connecting us into the universe. So I'll go through them. Crown is Om. Third eye is Sham. Throat is Hum. Heart is Yum. Solar is Ram or Ram. Sacral is Vam. And root is Lam. So it really flows beautifully. Om, Sham, Ham, Yam, Ram, Vam, Lam. This is the music of our body. This is the music of our chakras. And this is the music of the universe. These are the sounds of the planets that connect to the chakras in our body. So let's breathe in to our crown, thinking and focusing on the affirmation, which is I trust. So breathing in, you can say your sound, feel your affirmation, and the seed sound for the crown is Om. We breathe into the affirmation, I trust. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. So descending from our crown, we come into our third eye, and the seed sound is Sham. So as we breathe in, we release the sound of sham on the exhale. And the affirmation is, I see with my third eye. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Sham. Bringing us down into the throat chakra. We make the seed sound here, ham, ham. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, we express hum, hum. And we feel the affirmation of expression. This is our expression wheel, our expression vortex, where all sounds and breath, vibration emanate. I express is the affirmation. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. From our throat, we enter our heart chakra with the affirmation, I love, I love. And the seed sound is yam, yam. Practice saying that sound into your heart, yam. You can really feel it there. You can really feel it's meant to be there. So breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth to the sound of yam, yam. It brings us into our solar plexus, all this power behind us. We now have the willpower of our solar plexus, and the affirmation is, I transform. I transform. From I trust, I see, I express, I love, I now transform. And the seed sound for the solar plexus is ram or ram. Really feeling that energy power source within you, connecting you to the sun and Jupiter. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth to the solar plexus, ram. And down into the sacral. The seed sound of the sacral is vam, vam. And we breathe in the affirmation, I create. Breathe that in from the universe, that you are the eternal creator. We are the dreamer of the dream. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, we sound vam, vam. And into our root, connecting us to the earth, into Gaia. We breathe in the affirmation, I connect with the ground. With the seed sound, lam, lam. So breathe into your root, breathe into your connection with the earth, and feel the sound of the lamb, your connection to everything, making you feel strong and part of the earth. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We breathe in the oxygen from the trees and the plants, allowing it to restore us and nourish us, nurture our whole being. That oxygen is carried by our blood around our body, through our chakras, through our heart, connecting it out to every cell of the body, keeping it alive. And this is produced by the trees and the plants and Gaia all around us. So we breathe in her beautiful air and we breathe out Lam. And as we breathe out this carbon dioxide, which our body no longer needs and has used up for all its bounty, we now release it to the plants and the trees who will absorb it. That perfect cycle of life. And now we are firmly rooted on the ground, bare feet now. We are walking on a pathway. We are walking on a pathway in twilight. The sun is already set and the moon is pretty high in the sky. There is a million stars above. And you're walking barefoot on the ground, but it's not cold. It's a leafy path, and you're in a quiet woodland. As your ears become accustomed to the silence, you start to realize that there isn't so much silence as a whole night full of sounds, a whole night full of melodies. There's birds in the trees and crickets, and little animals scurrying in the undergrowth. There's an owl calling to its mate and an eagle flying overhead. The wind is whistling through the trees, and you are mesmerized by how many different sounds are suddenly alive, including the sound of your breath as you continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Pacing your walking with your breathing, gently strolling, sauntering along the path. You come to a beautiful lake surrounded by rose bushes and lily trees. The smell of jasmine and lilies and roses on the air is intoxicating. It's making the air taste sweet. The water looks so inviting. It's not very deep. We see that there are a few boats moored up by a little jetty. We take a final last lungful of this beautiful air to guide us, carry us with its beautiful bounty. And we help each other into the boats, one by one. They're pretty sturdy and steady, but we help each other all the same until we're all in the boats. There's 3 boats, and we've each got a friend or 2 in the boat beside us. We're not doing any of the rowing. Somehow these are magical boats and they're just moving of their own accord, moving us across this magical lake of dreams. It's a Akashic lake of wisdom. There are voices and whispers fluttering up from the reeds and the bushes, dragonflies and fireflies lighting up the night, butterflies and little hummingbirds, all this life around us, all twittering and cheeping its own song, its own story, its own wisdom. And somehow you're able to understand some of the messages that are coming through as we glide along the lake. Somehow we have glided 1,000 miles and we are approaching a huge castle. It's lit up in all of its windows, all of its turrets, with fiery burning torches. There is glistening snow on the ground and on the turrets above. The little boats take us into a little boathouse, tucked neatly hidden underneath the big castle. We've arrived. We help each other out of the boats in this little warm boathouse. And when we're all standing on the little jetty, we each pick up a torch that's in a bracket on the wall. And one by one, we follow each other along a little lit pathway where the sign says Hogwarts Library, this way, Delivery's entrance. One by one, we make our way through a winding labyrinth of tunnels. The torches come in handy because it's quite dark. And as we walk along, we're able to pick out through the firelight little messages and pictures of animals, symbols on the walls around us, each one speaking to us in a different way, different symbols jumping out. Just as you happen to walk by, there was something meaningful in that. And we each gasp a little at a special moment we have in this corridor. Eventually we find ourselves at a big door, a big oak door, and there's a big green wreath on the door with red berries and snow. It's a very festive seasonal wreath, very inviting, and there are sounds of laughter and music coming from beyond the doors. We step up out of the darkness of the labyrinth, out of the darkness of these walls of wisdom, and up into a bright expanse, full of light, full of books, bookshelves going on for miles, comfy seats, sofas, and big chairs to cuddle up in, blankets on the side, pots of hot cocoa, just been left there as if they knew we were coming. We all find ourselves a comfy seat, settle in, maybe pull the blanket over if we're a little bit chilly from our journey. It's time to settle in and listen to the wisdom that the Akashic Hall has for us tonight. There on the stair, there is a parcel. And you go and pick it up. And it's a clue or a symbol. It's an arrow pointing upwards. So we take a quick journey up the stairs to discover a box sitting on a white bookshelf, a box covered in crystals, and inside the box there is a book and a card. And the card says, I am an oracle of the wild unknown, and I bring an archetype for your wisdom tonight. So we take the book and the card back to our seat. And the card we realise is the vessel. It's the vessel. Very similar to the vessels that brought us here under what looks to be like an eclipse, a total solar eclipse. And we sit down and read, and the vessel gives us this wisdom. For it is the body, the container, and the cup. The vessel may be the most powerful archetypal form on earth. It is everywhere. Cups hold liquid, stoves hold fire, our bodies hold organs, our homes hold families. Through the simple act of separation, the vessel protects what it contains. Nests protect the eggs. Savings accounts protect our earnings. Even the planets are contained within their circular orbit. When this card appears to you, it's time to assess what is being held together and how. Is the vessel too tight or too loose? Broken, empty, full? Or perhaps there is no vessel at all, and the contents spill in every direction. It is natural for structures to be formed and eventually fall apart. The vessel has a life cycle that must be honoured. It is time for you to build, break, or repair. Is it time for you to build, break, or repair? You must find out. When you're in the light in this energy, you are stable, strong, and graceful. When you're in the darkness of this energy, you are trapped, feeling like you're in a bubble. You can go deeper by listening to The Loving Cup by the Rolling Stones. It may have messages for you. The physical body is the most sacred vessel of all. It is the one in which you reside from your first breath to your last. It may need your attention. That may also be a message about health in the body, our physical health, our emotional health, our mental health, our spiritual health, and our energetic body always needs nurturing. And the mentor and the healer must pay particular attention to this archetypal form of the vessel. For healing cannot be sustained without a strong container. So we understand that we are the container, we are the cup, and that we have the power within us to clear ourselves of energies that we don't need, so we can become an empty cup and allow Spirit to fill us once again. Fill us with the bounty and the wisdom and the clarity that she always brings us in the Akashic Records. So it's time to think about our body, how we're looking after it, how we're bringing in those energies of feeling stable and strong and graceful, how we're being kind to our body. How often are we going into meditation? What foods are we planning to prepare for ourselves? How much water have we drunk today? How much sleep did we get last night? How much sleep will we get tonight? These are important questions we must continue to ask ourselves every day. How much love have I felt today? How much of my light have I shared today? How many times have I embodied joy and beauty and love and excitement and laughter into my day today? And how will I pay gratitude and nurture to my journey and my dreams and to those in my life that I love and that love me? All these questions we can ask as often as we remember, and instantly we are revived, refreshed, brought back to center. Even if it's breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. Remembering we can always bring ourselves back to center. We always have that ability, that power, that healing within us. We can always stand under the sun or under the moon or under the stars or under the sky, or just near a tree or a body of water, or drink some water and return to source. So breathing in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Feel your center. Feel your center that is now nourished because you took the time to sit in meditation and go on a journey, a bit of soul food, brain food, body food, and spirit food. You can always nourish and feed this part of yourself. Just close your eyes and breathe. So when you're starting to feel back into your body, maybe even roll your shoulders a little bit, twist your hands, shake it out a little bit, come back into the room, continuing to breathe gently, not moving or doing anything too strenuous for a few moments or a few minutes, maybe drinking some water, just allowing your body to return to the 3D. Just like a warm down from a workout. You want to just let that beautiful wisdom sink in, let that oxygen and that nitrogen continue to do its healing around the body, because you have just done some powerful healing in meditation, whereby allowing our melatonin to flood our body and flood our brain and create all the healing that is necessary. So remember your power as a powerful healer. You are made of this earth and you have just as much power as the elements. You are made of the elements, and as such you can harness them and be an avatar, be a waterbender, airbender, firebender, earthbender. So when you're feeling ready, you can open your eyes, gently come back into the room, come back into the 3D, and find peace to take with you on your day. Namaste. Thank you for being here, sharing your energy. You are all beautiful vessels of light.